Great and beautiful morning to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 439 edition of Invest Digital Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, we are joining from Canada, we are joining from US, from China, anywhere across the globe. I will tell you that the market has opened also on a mixed note today. Most of the market in this market economy are what we call side trending or range bound in terms of movement. Does that NSE with NGS, sorry, also is not left behind. NGS is also side trending. That's why we saw a kind of another pullback, extending it for four straight day of a bear run or what we call a bullish, a bearish transition. This has kept the market more attractive for those that want to enter, but for those that are ahead, are already taking profits for now, and this profit is what kept market at this level. And when you say market anywhere in the world, in US, in China, you know, in in England or in Europe, anywhere we are seeing that market is on rebound, it tells you that market is ready for what? A trigger or ready for what? Information that will change the market direct in the uptrend or what further pullback. But a range market is a market where most of the traders or market players are watching to see the next direction. Then in that period we experience a missed, we missed a volume traded. Why do you see that missed volume? You see some are still on the fence, some are waiting for what? A trigger, and some are waiting for what? Where to cash out. That's why I see that in that period, less volume is experienced in the market, unless there's a major transaction. But on that, whenever you see a market trading, all eyes are what on what will trigger the market. As we speak now, the market in Asia are also open on what on a mixed direction right now as we speak, due to what? Due to the weak inflation figure that came from Japan and out of China. This data is trying to give market direction, but as market player in that environment, digest this number to really come out where is the market going on this rate, because of most of the market in this market economy are waiting for what will the Fed be doing in their next meeting. Or yes, because I'll tell you the chairman of Fed already before the Senate. Now today we'll be we're going to visit or to see the House of Rep, give him more details on what is happening in the economy, on what next or what next we should expect from the economy. But I will tell you that from all the expectation, as we see that, if you remember what I said on Monday, that the Fed or the team, I always say that they are all looking forward, waiting for economic direction, economic data to give them a direction on what to do. But I also tell you that yes, the Senate yesterday, the Fed chairman was very careful, not just to kind of make a signal of the timing of the rate cut. Yeah, definitely rate cut will be done. He has said it that the longer the high interest rate, that is going to jeopardize the economy. It says that he understands what, and also the major data they will look at here, or they want to see any crack in the labor data, which they have seen. All eyes are still on the inflation figure that has been expected this week. But don't forget that if you look at the recession in US and the circle of Fed easing, you see that the rate of change is very, very important. But we have seen that the unemployment rate in US, in June has hit as high as for 4.1%. You can see that this data is very, very important for Fed, and being before the Senate and saying that yes, the longer rate will kind of jeopardize the growth or slow down the growth that the economy have experienced so far. It tells you that something is already becoming brighter in terms of what rate cut or not, and that sent a signal that even as today, market in that across the globe are still waiting to see what will be also the statement that will come from the Fed chairman before the House of Reps today in US. These are the things that is also driving market, even in Asia, as I said earlier, because of all the data. All eyes are still measuring what is happening in Wall Street, even in Asia, because they know that it is what will come from Fed, being also one of the major central banks of the world. It was going to be a trigger. We're already seen that ECB and Canada and other have also started cutting rates, but all eyes are still on this major economy, also major economy in the US being the what will happen now, the world, the largest economy after that, followed by China. That is also what I'm seeing, that's also putting the market in this range in the global economy. And why in Nigeria here, NGS also But I think that our markets are trading, waiting for what inflation, the report at the same time, also waiting for what the earnings season to kick off. That is why today we'll be looking at how to trade earnings. That will give us a lot of insight using the technical tools and momentum in the market to see other indicators, sorry, to know exactly what to do when we are in earnings season. And there are factors we're going to look when we're going to trade, earnings season with what with technical tools and what indicators, which are the moments we're going to do when we enter to the chatting live class today. But for me, before we go there, these are the things that influencing the market. The Europe market is not left behind. She also missed looking forward to direction, and this direction will come as more data. Already, we have seen the macroeconomic data from China and that of Japan. Japan, even as the Japan market remain, they under a new high. But if you look at trading in Japan, you can see that it is foreign traders or foreign investors, let's put that way, are the ones buying more in Japan, knowing that yes, the weak currency has great opportunity, knowing that possibly that losing of the interest rate or policy in Japan, despite that the recent labor increase in terms of wage. All these are what they are waiting. But I believe that before you see foreign investors taking position in Japan, it's because of what they're seeing, and because of that of China. China releasing also a weak inflation data. Like I said, just thinking that the recovery there is also weak, and that also affected the commodity market. When I mean kilometer, crude oil market, even when there is also kind of a drop in inventory for US, but because of the weaker the economic data coming from China, was seeing that the market tried to rebound this morning in international market, but that came in again or kind of inch down again because of what this weaker data that came from China. That's why all eyes are still what's going to see on Friday for US inflation figure. These are the things that is shaping the market now. But if you come to Africa, I'll tell you that the market in Africa is also mixed. Why this morning NGS, like I said earlier, is formally saturated, but it pulled back yesterday. Today it's almost flat, and that is why, because investors are taking profit. You can see that recently that the financial stocks have kind of rally in our market, but now I think that profit taking is hitting them, creating opportunity for new entrants, and that is why how to trade the any season is very, very important. If you know how to trade any season using the technical tools and also using the word indicator, it will help you to make informed decision what to do now. Because if you're a trader, you must keep your eyes on the price action, and this index action most times when you are trading earnings, we know that the earnings season will bring a change in momentum in the market, which is good to watch the general market indicator, which I said earlier that in any market that what is happening in general market, which is the index has about 50% influence, and what that of sector about 30% and the company 20%. But that's why you need to know what is going to be momentum that will come during any season will be reflected on what on the general market. Why targeting to trade any season on individual stocks? You must combine what date. In looking at it, when is the expected date? That is why in mature economy, they tell you that these are earnings they are expecting to so date, and because of the date, look at how you enter, look at your what we call the value area. And that value area consists of what your resistance and your support level. Resistance level tells you where sellers are set to what to say, where the market or or stock you are watching in terms of price action touch that sell zone. You see that trend, but within that sell zone and the what we call the buy zone also, where demand is waiting, bargain hunting trying to jump in at your support level. In between there is called the value area. When you open your chart and you want where anything is ahead, the date the company is going to result, and we have seen the trend of this company in terms of where they are commented their full year, first quarter, as well as all eyes on what on half year. Is it a trend that the company is doing well? Okay, what is the macroeconomic saying? Macroeconomic data saying? Are you seeing a change in the macro data that is going to affect similar setup positively or affect them negatively or impact the negatively? What you want to use? These are where to trade the any season. But chart to tell you where is the stock at that particular time. Is it within the value area, or is it a pullback that when earnings come, it's going to be a reversal? That's your market turn. Market turns and earnings and also using the price action are very, very critical when it comes to world trading. Momentum and timing is key. And when I mean timing, you can say I've mentioned dates. You must look at all this to see exactly when anything will kick off. Like here in Nigeria, we know that the early filers, which we all know, are likely to start coming on this week. or early next week, probably that this week before Friday, but especially from those mortgage companies that yes, there are mortgage banks in Nigeria, the Infinity and the Living Trust. Oh, then why we need the date for UCAP has already known when their board meeting is they are saying that they are having their board meeting. I will know that because they are planning to pay interim dividend, they're likely to do auditing, and if results will come immediately, we don't know because before now they come immediately after that day or after that day. No, but now that with their imposing dividend, if they're going to release that same figure on that same day on the 16th of the meeting, one no, but you should give an idea of what to do. That's why looking at the index now, looking at it now on the chart, you can see that it's already side trending. Let me quickly show you what to give you a good clue. If you look at this line chart, I'll show you that where the market is certain. This for individual market, for the NGS, that is what we call the key performance index for the market or the composite index for the market. But now, if you really want to to learn how to trade earnings, let's quickly look at other charts. For those who were expected, I mentioned two now. Want to use one as example? We can use the life of UCAP as example. But before we use UCAP as example, we want to quickly know what is happening right in the market since we are still on the index. What is the state of the market as we speak? If the market, because we have seen that market is trending now, market is trying to be in the early morning, it was in the red. Is this in the red or trying to breathe out again? Let's check what the market is doing now because it's good to know the state of the market right away. But as we speak, market is still what in that mode of profit taking. That's what as we can see that the market is below what it closed yesterday, trading at 99,732.93, down by what 73.02, representing about 0.11%, or okay, as we speak now, or 0.08%, which is also 0.1, depending on how you are saying it. But the good thing is that if you look at the market, internals or market bread, I think that market bread is just slightly positive. But we have 14 gainers and 13 losers as we speak. This is the state of the market. But in terms of the top gainers, which is very, very important to know, is for I give you an insight. The top losers, let's start from there. Wow, I think that the Amos Wax is leading, followed by Conhord PLC, Nimet Pharmaceutical, also Universal Insurance, sorry, and also LBNH. These are the top losers. But if we look at the gainers chart or what we call the top stock that are getting right away, I see that Entana has sustained the momentum yesterday. It's also leading with a 9.9%, trading at what 18.35 kobo, followed by Resta at 4.49 kobo, up by 9%. Champs also up by 4.2%. We're seeing initial PLC also up by 4%, and Jais Bank also up by 3.6%. This is the state of the market. But quickly look at volume, which is activities for the day. What is the volume traded so far? I see that Fidelity is leading in terms of volume. Fidelity is trading at 10.30 right now. Traded 612.9 million shares as we speak, followed by UBA 52.65 kobo, traded 16.1 million shares. Veterans is also at Veteran Capital. Yes, profit taking and this great opportunity for new entrants, especially as all eyes are on the half-year result of this company. Trading at 119 kobo, traded for 7.2 million shares. After the HN Cocoa also at 1 naira, it's 1 kobo, traded 5.6 million shares as we speak. And Senate Bank at 37 naira 15 kobo, traded 5.2 million shares. This is the state of the market in terms of what market data. But quickly go back to the chart. Like I said, I want to look at the UCAP as example for what example because we want to do more example looking at this how to trade the earnings season using data technical tools and indicators. Technical news right where I started with your support and at least a tool in the technical analysis. Why momentum and other volume, moving average, they are all indicators. How to combine all this to confirm the state where the market the stock that you want to trade. Sorry, but I told you earlier that for any season, when we are looking at the general market, we expect that any season will change the momentum in the market. As we speak, I see that funds have left the market, they're making the market weak for straight 4 days, and that has created opportunity for new entrants. For that's what the general market is telling us. But now the stock that you want to trade these earnings, you want to look at, like I said, timing, knowing the date. Then what we look at what we're expecting to see the result of UCAP. What has it done? Look at the history, the chart to see what the stock have done. Where is it now? So that you know whether you have to hold your position or you have to also to to push the kind of pause. If you look at this, this is a daily a day chart. What we call price action for UCAP. You can see that the stock are broken on another strong resistance level of 27 naira, touching as high as 28 naira, 80 kubu, as high as this, like you can see, since then it has remained in this zone. If you take your line, let me take a line here, this is a zone that you need to watch. This resistance level here that have turned, this resistance that have turned another support level, because it is good that you know all this, that turn on another support, strong support level now. That's why I said now if this has turned on another strong support level. But you can see that even at this point, like look at all this week, they didn't stay below this. After coming down, they close up. After testing up, they close up. That means at this point, your cap is ready to what, to go below what the last last peak that's turned what resistance, that's turned support level. Then in between now, you already have what we call the value area. If you remember what I said at the beginning of this discussion, this is the value area. If you look at now for your cap. For you this is the value area. If you look at for now, this value area is between this can see this resistance level level here and the support level here. In between these two is called the value area, and the data is already been known that when they are meeting the date have been fixed. Have been fixed for what, for 16th of July for the board meeting to approve the kind of all like the announced likely bonus and the dividend from the company. But you can see that this chart remains the way it is now. Is for you to know that at this area, if you are taking position, you need to guide your price here. A breakout, and when the result comes, is probable. It depends on what they want to announce at the end of the day. But if you have entered the stock at the at this price of 21 naira, at this price before this breakout, you can see this was gaps we are seeing here, on the stock. I'm looking at daily chart now. You can see that if you are taking here, nothing stopping about taking profit, and that's why you are seeing the stock remaining in this value area because of profit taking. For those that enter early, but for those that are buying, for the purpose of expected the dividend, and those that traders also want to see whether there will break out here. In between here, you will know that as you are entering, you are within this range. A breakout also will give you depend on what, on the momentum that will come. That means what you are. That means if you want to buy this stock now, not today, know your position. Yes, you want to trade in within the world. You are within the world, within the value area, waiting for what, a breakout up or down. But that is why you also use this one to also set your support, your stop loss. So in case it goes further down, or then if you go up, that is just your expectation. Further down, how are you going to cut your loss? As those that have taken profit have slowed the market, the stop down here. New position depend on the strength of the number, the state of the number. Apart from the dividend, will depend whether the breakout. Actually, it has broken the last resistance level, the all-time high here. That turn support level now to all this level. That means you have to keep your eyes. For quickly one, look at other time frame for the same UCAP to see where it's heading from here. On a 1 hour chart, you can still see that this stock has remained on a consolidation mode, where you can see this is the resistance, this is what the support level that it has only maintained it has not broken it down. Even when it came up here at this level, and when there's consolidation or market is consolidating, you wait for a breakout. That's why I said the information this for what, for 1 hour chart now. You can see what we are saying, that even at this point it's trying to resist going below the 28 naira, sorry, below 28. That at 27 naira 95 kubu. You can see even as it has gone up here as high as 28 30 today, coming down. For which now is still on green on a 1 hour chart. Quickly look at the other time frame. We look at the 4 hour chart, which is very, very important for me. For if you're a live trader, you can see that it also formed the same pattern, where you can see that this is also have turned the support level. You can see that it's still within the value area that I've said earlier. You have to keep your eyes on this stock. For those that are there, watch very well. A breakout is coming, or either up or down. But you need to keep your eye. But at this value area or consolidation area, something must happen, especially as we come closer to the date. That is how to trade any season. But also quickly, so let's look at other that you can also take advantage that are dividend paying stock. For example, let's look at the life of Zenith Bank. The life of Zenith Bank. Let's look at the life of Zenith Bank to actually see, these are, three dividend paying companies already. Yes, you can see this 4 hour chart for Zenith Bank, and this makes things easier for you and me. If you look at this chart now, if you want to buy, don't forget that all these banks are also planning to do their work, their private market activities. We are seeing more of them notifying the market of their plan, and of which I know that Zenith Bank will do also very soon to tell us the price and all. But if you look at this formation here, I think that this stock is also raging or also consolidating at this point. That means recently, if you look at this peak here, it's good to always, that's why your resistance line is very, very important when you are trading. If you look at this point here, let me take it from here. Okay, let me take it from here. At this point, you draw a line down here, down here. This the seller level or level where you see, we call it sell zone, you can see. Then also in recently, you want to see where it is the support level. Support level will come in two ways here, because at this point, this is where the market also correlated for a long time. At this point, this was a resistant level for the market, but before a breakout to this level now, and this resistance now is also turning support as we speak now, and that is why you must draw this line also to know that this resistance also, let's put it here, take it from here, this resistance that turns support now, because it's very, very important that you do all this, because those that want to trade earnings, you must understand the value area, and also why we are watching that lines. You also look at other things to confirm. And you can see that volume traded so far, you can see that the volume has started staying down here. You can see now, and also we're seeing a sell volume here already, and we're seeing that the stock tends to resist decline. But look at where the stock is now. You can see this range. For those that are short-term traders, you can see quickly also come back to 1 hour 1 hour time frame to see where the stock. Also, you can see that you can equally also draw another line again that give you more information by taking this resistance level here that also turns support. It's also a good place to mark to watch. This forward for 1 hour time frame again. You can see that no opportunities are bound in this market, but you must understand when to trade your earnings and the date. Most of these banks are going to be, but because the banks have to present the result to regulator, our banks delay either in their half year or full year. We expect that early will come. These banks start coming from late or mid, let's say from mid August or early from mid August to early September. We'll see the result of this banking result that I told you about. You can see within, and also information or payment that also determine where it breaks. That means if you are in this kind of stocks now, you're also trading earnings, you don't want to take position, you watch, because there's a range bound now consolidation at this point. When there's a breakout, depending on what they're going to pay. And don't forget that when the banks change their they're paying they're paying policy in the early last year, when they dropped from 30 kobo to 50 kobo. You saw how the market is going because of what impressive numbers. Which also those numbers are still there. Also, we are seeing also factors that support them are still intact. That's why you need to watch very careful for these banking stocks. But I believe that the approach we are taking is because of what, as they are coming preparing for their preparing for their primary market activities, and also watch the price that comes to the market. If the price they are selling today, is below the proposed offer price, I will tell you, either by crook, by anything, this bank has to push the price up to say above what, above their offer. You need to pay attention to what is the offer price, because if these banks are trading below their offer price in the market, there will be bad market for their offer. Naturally, they have to move up. You can see how fidelity have show resident around the 10 naira, 30 kobo, because there was no suspension put on this stock during this offer, and that's why it has to remain there. Even if we are seeing volume on it, it tells you that yes, there are still people that also taking position on the floor. Because why I say so? Because they expect that there's potential. That's why we are seeing this kind of volume. Why they're not picking from the right, even when the right is cheaper or the offer is cheaper? You should understand what we mean, because LI is what is likely to come from this bank in terms of what dividend. Actually, those that are into dividend paying company, banks or holding company, you need to understand this while you are trading what earnings. On this note now, I'll say let me call up the other indicators to that. We need to study what is happening in the Zenith Bank. At the end of the day now, we want to know exactly how to trade any season. To quickly start with what let's call our Bodega band here, because it's going to help us a lot to know is the momentum also coming up or the momentum is also dropping. You need to understand this again because it's very, very important. With your Bodega band now, you can see what is happening in this band. But because I would go without the calling up our money flow is very, very important to us because it's also a momentum indicator. And also look at what your T, your sorry, our T line is very, very important for us. Our T line is very, very important. We need also to look at that. So look at that. But we turn our T line towards to 8, 8, 8 days. It tells a lot of yes, looking at the money flow and the volume you can see here, as look at one momentum indicator is very, very important. Let's take our our MACD for momentum indicator. Let's take MACD. I think that is the simplest way we can understand. I probably use the RSI relative trading test, but let's take MACD for easy interpretation and also for you to understand. Yes, if you look at the chart now, you can see that the activities here widen. As at when you can see, let's go back. Date is very, very important. As from on the 4th of July, you can see that the market business has been trending here. You can see that consolidating here before the breakout here. Now it has come to another level entirely, which I'm showing you. I can draw the line here. You can see up here and down here. It's about 3 lines from here. This is the resistance here. This is support. This support also have turned to resistance again for this level again. And this level has remained also like a resistance level before this breakout. Now you can see that in different layers we are seeing now. But you can see that at this point, volume is also coming. And that's why we are seeing that we are seeing that after this volume here is wide. You can see it still improve activities. Momentum was high. That is also coming down. We're waiting for a trigger, like I said earlier. That is part of the you need to trade. You need to consider when we are trading. Also, you can see that money flow is looking down. Even as market is trending, it's also there that we are seeing a movement, which is not totally bad that the money flow is coming down. It's also a reflection of momentum. So see that the blue line across the red one down, and can see that also our histogram is also already bearish network. We're having a bearish MACD. It's a sign, and I'm not seeing any confusion here, but rather the chart is making us more clearly that this is where the market is, where the net bank is at this point. But good thing is that when you see money flow coming back to almost oversold region, for me it's the time for what for jumping and for you to jump in, and that is time what we are looking at. But let all eyes be on this banking stock, where you have other dividend paying stock as we trade earnings this period. On this note, I will say thank you for our time as far as here. See you on Friday, hopefully by God's grace. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.